Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening, and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Allison Fergit. The country is saying goodbye to former President Jimmy Carter, who made his more than 4 decades in retirement a remarkable second act dedicated to philanthropy and faith. As Christian Benavides reports, the nation's 39th president faced several health challenges in his later years, but pressed on with a joyful spirit.
Former President Jimmy Carter marked a century in 2024, celebrating his 100th birthday with family in Plains, Georgia, and a backyard military flyover honoring his service in the Navy. Almost a year earlier, he said goodbye to his beloved wife of 77 years, Rosalind, draped in a blanket embroidered with their images. The former peanut farmer turned governor of Georgia was elected president in 1976. His one term in office saw the highs of negotiating the Camp David Accords, bringing peace between Egypt and Israel, and the lows of the Iranian hostage crisis. After leaving office, his human rights and social welfare campaigns helped earn him the Nobel Peace Prize. For decades, he built houses with Habitat for Humanity.
Morning, everybody.
And drew national crowds to his Sunday school classes. Late in life, he battled a series of medical challenges, including cancer, a broken hip, and surgery to relieve pressure from bleeding on his brain. The longest living former president spoke to churchgoers about his own mortality.
I didn't ask God to let me live, but I just asked God to give me a proper attitude toward death. And I found that I was absolutely and completely at ease with death.
To the end, Carter led a life of public service that impacted and inspired millions. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
President-elect Donald Trump reacted to the passing of the former president in a Truth Social post, stating in part, "The challenges Jimmy faced as president came at a pivotal time for our country, and he did everything in his power to improve the lives of all Americans. For that, we all owe him a debt of gratitude." Minnesota Senator Amy Klobuchar also released a statement on the passing of President Carter, saying in part, "In the years following his presidency, President Carter showed the world that public service transcends public office. He founded the Carter Center, which to this day is advancing peace, public health, and human rights across the globe. His devotion to serving others continued until the very end."
We had another nice afternoon out there after that fog cleared. Believe it or not, we do have more fog on our way, but hopefully this is looking like one of the last nights in the near future that we should be dealing with this. A lot of our snowpack has started to melt thanks to those nice temperatures out there, and they were very nice out there. We can kind of see some fog starting to linger over Eau Claire. Not seeing much in La Crosse yet, but that won't be the case in the next few hours. Here's a look at our high temperatures today. Well above average again, a little bit cooler than we were yesterday, but still many of us seeing the upper 30s. That's putting us at least 10 degrees above average in many locations. We're going to cool off a little bit tomorrow, still seeing above average temperatures, and then after that the colder weather really starts to settle in. So we do have a dense fog advisory out for portions of our area. I'm assuming most of this will get extended, as we get later into the night and foggier conditions start to ramp up across most of the area. But again, this should hopefully be one of the last nights that we're seeing widespread reduced visibility. So here we are going into tonight and this evening, 11 p.m. Most of the area under that widespread dense fog. Very similar conditions to what we've been seeing the last few nights. Could get a little bit patchier a little bit earlier in the day, and a lot of that should be starting to burn off by the afternoon. So hopefully, again, a lot of our snow is gone. We don't have a lot of moisture near the surface anymore. The fog shouldn't be a problem later on in the week, but we'll be able to break it down coming up in a little bit.
All right, thank you, Nicole. A memorial fund has been set up for the family of Menominee police officer Sam Miller. On Friday, it was shared that Miller unexpectedly passed away off duty. The Wisconsin Fraternal Order of Police set up the fund. In a Facebook post, the Menominee Police Department said 100% of the contributions will go directly to the family to assist with immediate needs and future expenses. We'll have a link to that fund on our digital platforms. Congress stripped the IRS of an additional $20 billion last week when averting the government shutdown. Originally, congressional Democrats had given the IRS $80 billion in the 2022 Inflation Reduction Act. But in the 2023 budget deal, Congress revoked $20 billion of that. And after the government shutdown fight last week, another $20 billion was clawed back. Biden administration officials said the cuts would add $140 billion to the national debt over the next decade by hampering the agency's ability to catch wealthy tax cheats. President-elect Donald Trump is asking the Supreme Court to pause an upcoming ban on TikTok in the U.S. It's scheduled to go into effect January 19th unless the platform is sold to a U.S. company. In his first administration, Trump unsuccessfully tried to ban TikTok in the U.S. by executive order as part of his anti-China agenda. Congress approved the ban in April, citing security issues. But Friday, in a legal filing, he asked judges to pause the ban so his administration can have time to find a middle ground and keep the app running. The move comes after Trump met with the platform's CEO earlier this month. It's the most wonderful time of the year for retailers. Despite a shortened time between Thanksgiving and Christmas this year, retail sales grew this holiday season. Total U.S. retail spending grew by 3.8% this year compared to last. That's according to preliminary data from MasterCard's Spending Pulse. Shoppers also took advantage of the online deals they found, clicking their way to 6.7% of year-over-year e-commerce growth, while big holiday spending numbers were a great sign for retailers. Experts have some advice for consumers as we head into 2025.
I'd be looking at paying down debt, getting lower interest rates, locking them in on anything that I can, because I think in the next few years, you're looking at higher rates.
She also said the kind of consumer spending could be a warning sign for things to come, saying that kind of behavior is often what you see at the top of a market cycle. Still to come, a horrific plane crash in South Korea kills nearly everyone on board. What officials are saying went wrong after the break.
Andy Pitts here at Chrysler Winona, and we're clearing the lot for construction on our new dealership during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. A new Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn with heated seats, remote start, and Apple CarPlay, just $429 per month with $19.99 down. Or buy up to $12,500 off MSRP. Need more power? A new Ram HD Crew Cab, up to $13,000 off MSRP. So come see us at our new location, Highway 61, Winona.
Wow, Forest Berry Fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
Drive in and see Wisconsin's best furniture store. With holidays and the football season upon us, shop and order now.
Browse the most competitive prices on a huge selection of sofas, sectionals, and chairs.
Awesome discounts on power reclining with adjustable headrest, zero gravity, or lift.
Set the table this year with options from Ashley, Sunny Design, and our rustic Amish pieces. Looking for a better night's sleep? Try out any of our hybrid, all foam, and double-sided mattresses with adjustable bases and frames available.
Furniture from our family to yours. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
'Tis the season for mistletoe and holly, for decorated trees and presents and celebration of the good news. I bring you holiday greetings from the Board Store family. Our wish and prayer for you is for a very Merry Christmas and a new year filled with many blessings. If you need a break from all the holiday busy, stop at 524 Copeland Avenue in La Crosse and wander through our 8 historic buildings. You will discover lots of ideas for improving your home in the new year. The Board Store Home Improvements, improving your home, improving your life.
Expect more from News 8 Now. Thanks for watching.
179 people were killed when a South Korean passenger plane burst into flames on Sunday after it skidded off a runway at the South Korean airport and slammed into a concrete fence. Please be advised there is disturbing video of the incident at the beginning of this report. From CBS News correspondent Christian Benavides in Miami.
Disturbing video shows the moment a passenger jet burst into flames as it landed at an airport in South Korea, killing all but 2 people on board. 179 passengers died, making it one of the deadliest air disasters in South Korean history. The plane crashed into a barrier at the airport some 180 miles south of Seoul on Sunday morning, with its front landing gear apparently not deployed. Officials say the pilot sent out a distress signal shortly before the plane overshot the end of the runway. The 15-year-old Boeing 737-800 jet operated by Jeju Air, was arriving from Bangkok, Thailand, when the crash took place. A senior South Korean Transport Ministry official says the plane's flight data and cockpit voice recorders have been recovered and will be scrutinized by government aviation experts. At the airport, family members grieved as officials announced the names of some victims. The airline CEO apologized to the victims' families. This man is mourning the death of his daughter, who he said was in her mid-40s. South Korea's acting president declared the area of the crash a special disaster zone. At the Vatican, Pope Francis expressed condolences to the families of those killed in the air disaster. Christian Benavides, CBS News.
The South Korean crash follows another deadly plane crash in Kazakhstan earlier this week. The plane was traveling from Azerbaijan to Russia on Christmas Day when it crashed. And now Azerbaijan's president is accusing Russia of accidentally downing the airliner and covering it up. The disaster killed 38 people. Russia's Federal Air Transport Agency says first the plane crashed after colliding with birds, though it later said Ukrainian combat drones and dense fog forced the plane out of Russian airspace. Perforations in the plane's body that look similar to damage from shrapnel or debris led many to believe the plane was shot down by Russian air defense units. A tip to keep your brain young and healthy. Plus, evidence shows your care can vary depending on your doctor.
We have another foggy overnight period and morning ahead of us. I'll have all the details on what your morning commute's going to look like and when we're going to see colder temperatures come in right after the break.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
For over 40 years, Blood Cross Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Hey, Dominic here. We always get asked, what do you have for burgers? With over 40 blends at our outlet store, we recommend these 4. All-purpose, beef and more, steak and game, and Lena's Ufta. First, you need ground beef, preferably from a local meat shop. Mix in 2 to 3 teaspoons of pleasing per pound, make into patties and grill to your liking. All 4 of these will make great tasting burgers, and they're all low in sodium. Get these seasonings and more at the outlet store. And buying local always tastes better.
It's that time of year. The chill is in the air. Are your floors freezing? Warm up your home with carpet from Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. We've got the coziest, most durable carpet for your home. Come in and check out our color options, styles, and patterns. We're happy to help you find just what you need to make your home warm and cozy. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
It's the New Year's sale at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. We're wrapping up our biggest year ever with more and more people making Drury's their destination for quality furniture at affordable prices. You'll save on the finest selection of quality furniture in southern Minnesota, like Stressless, Daniels Amish, Flex Steel, and Lazy Boy. Only at Drury's will you find all these brands. Plus, there's even 24-month special financing with a qualifying purchase. It's the New Year's sale on now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Who your doctor is may determine whether you get admitted to the hospital. A UCLA study found that some doctors are more likely to admit ER patients than others, but doctors who often admitted their patients often saw their patients discharged after a short stay, suggesting there could be unnecessary admissions. Our brain age is linked to our vascular health. A study out of Sweden found people who had inflammation or high glucose levels also had brains that appeared older than normal. But people who led a healthier lifestyle, including doing regular exercise, had younger looking brains that functioned better than average. The holidays can be a big source of stress, but psychologists have some advice to take care of your mental health. They recommend letting go of perfectionism and accepting that not everything you plan will come out perfectly. Focus on the things that make you happy and ask for help if you're overwhelmed. And we've had some pretty mild days in the Coulee region, but Nicole, it sounds like the new year will bring in a new wave of winter weather.
Yes, we definitely have some cooler temperatures that are on the way. We still have a few more days of those mild conditions out there, but we are going to start to feel that cooler temperature coming into the area. We do have a brief chance for some snow showers for some locations in the area as we go into tomorrow. As you can see, there's a system off into the Dakotas and into Nebraska as we go into Monday afternoon. That's really going to take its time, staying mostly into Iowa, but as you can see, as we go into Monday evening, especially into the overnight period, you can start to see a few light flurries west of the Mississippi. Whether or not they can make it up to areas near I-90 is looking fairly slim, although there's still a chance to maybe pick up a couple snowflakes as you move throughout the morning and nighttime going into Tuesday. Here we are Tuesday morning, again, areas west of the Mississippi possibly picking up a few snowflakes. A lot of these chances, though, are really staying south of I-90. Could maybe see a little bit of activity in the afternoon for areas south of I-90, but overall accumulation is looking very slight. If anything, just a nice light dusting out there, and a lot of that moves out of the area as we go into the later afternoon hours. And that's really the only precipitation chance that we have in the next week. Until we get into the weekend, that's when we could possibly see some nice snow out there. Still a lot of questions on the timing and the exact track of that system. So there's just a slight chance to possibly see a few snow showers, and it will be snow showers because the colder temperatures are on the way and they're looking to stay as we go through the first week of January. January is right around the corner, and we're starting the new year off on a cold foot. We ended this year off pretty warm. We're still staying well above average as we go into tonight. We're actually dipping below freezing tonight, but again, still well above average for this time of year. Another foggy night out there, hopefully the last one that we're dealing with in the near future. As we go into the morning, still some fog out there. It's going to be a little bit cooler tomorrow as well, seeing highs staying below 40 tomorrow. Many of us in the upper 30s, 39 in La Crosse, 37 in Eau Claire. Overall, still above average, but it will be a little bit cooler than we have been the last few days. As you can see, the last 2 days in La Crosse, 16 and 15 degrees above average for our highs out there. Again, still have a few days left to see those above average temperatures, but we are going to dip below for what seems to be the good first opening of January, even as we go well past the first week of January, seeing temperatures possibly 10 degrees below average. So we do have colder conditions on the way, and we're going to feel them by the end of this week. In Eau Claire, it's been a very similar story, actually been above average for more days in the past week or so, still staying slightly above as we go into the next few days. Otherwise, that colder trend is on its way, could get nearly 15 degrees below average as we get through the beginning of January. And this time of year, those average temperatures are sitting in the mid-20s, so being 15 degrees below that is going to be pretty chilly out there. So if you put your hat and mittens away yet, because this nice weekend that we had, you're definitely going to want to bring them back out and keep them handy, especially as we get towards the end of the week, because once that new year rolls around, we'll get closer to what we normally should be, but you're definitely going to feel that cool down. Friday is that first day where we really have those colder temperatures settling in, getting into the teens, and then for the weekend and next week and even going into later next week, we could be even getting cooler than the teens. So it's going to be chilly out there, but we can handle it. It's January in Wisconsin and Minnesota. It's nothing we don't know.
It's something we haven't seen for a while, but we have to get used to it.
Hopefully we can get some snow with it.
For sure. All right, Thank you, Nicole. And coming up next in sports, a border battle like no other. The Packers and the Vikings are facing off as both teams have a chance at improving their playoff seed. Kate has an update after the break.
Happy holidays and the best to you this season. From all of us at News 8 Now.
Right now, for a limited time at Home Sleep Express, get a king-sized mattress for the price of a queen. This Thomas Cole Invigorate King mattress now just $6.99, plus no interest if paid in full by January 2027. King for the price of a queen, now at Home Sleep Express.
The Good Fight is a youth-serving organization supporting kids ages 10 to 18. We focus on relationship building with the kids. Our small size is our strength, enabling us to really drill down into that. And another big focus is on connecting kids to the community. We always welcome and encourage monetary gifts. You can also contribute by volunteering or through in-kind donations.
If you'd like to donate or learn more, you can visit thegoodfight.club.
Let River City Grill be your new lunch destination. Whether it's corporate lunches, parties, or events, we have the space and food for all of your gathering needs, big or small. We offer an all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. with unlimited soup, salad, pizza, wings, and so much more. There's something for everybody. Stop by the bar and pair your delicious lunch with one of our many beers available on draft. River City Grill, Winona, Minnesota.
Looking for a bank that puts you first? Union State Bank is a community-owned bank looking to provide quality products and services to help make your banking easier. We take pride in getting to know our customers and understanding their needs. We are committed to helping you, your family, or your business with all your financial needs. We're here for you and we welcome you to bank with us. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Sit up, lean back, recline, and sleep. Get more Z's on a Z-Cliner by FlexSteel at Home Furniture. The Z-Cliner features pressure point relief zones, luxurious performance fabric with power recline and lift features. Relax by day, get your Z's by night. The Z-Cliner at Home Furniture.
Yep, it's that time of year. But whether it's this or this, you can trust the First Warn Weather Team to help you plan your day right. First Warn Weather. When you expect more, turn to News 8.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Week 17 of the NFL season. I think we've got a pretty big game between the Packers and the Vikings. Okay, I know we have a big game between the Vikings and the Packers. This game still going on as it's currently 27-10 in the fourth quarter. Minnesota's defense has been causing a lot of problems for the Packer offense. And on the other side, Sam Darnold continuing to prove he is the real deal. Not only is this a big rivalry game, but it has some big playoff seeding implications. The Vikings still alive for the #1 overall seed. They'll need a win today and a win next week over the Detroit Lions to get that 1 seed, while the Packers were hoping to improve their spot. They needed a win today and next week, plus a Vikings loss in Week 18, but that one's looking a little unlikely. I'll have full coverage of this one later tonight at 10. Also tonight, the Minnesota Timberwolves going for their 3rd straight win as they host the San Antonio Spurs. Minnesota coming off of a 1-point win over the Rockets and a big Christmas Day win over the Dallas Mavericks. It's been a somewhat disappointing start to the year for the Timberwolves, but there is plenty of time for the team to build their chemistry and turn the corner. This one's set to start at 7. I'll have an update tonight. How about some hockey talk? As the football season is on the back end, the NHL season is heating up, and the Minnesota Wild are right in the mix. The Wild are 22-10-4 on the season, currently have the 5th most points across the league. A big reason for that is their main man, Kirill Kaprizov. He's got 23 goals on the year, which is good enough for the 2nd most in the league, and he's also been an assist machine as he's got 50 total points on the year, which certainly has him in the Hart Trophy conversation. Some big news yesterday in the baseball world as our old friend Corbin Burnes signed a 6-year, $210 million deal with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, Burnes finished last season with a 2.92 ERA with 192 innings pitched and looked like the Cy Young pitcher he's always been. Burnes, currently 30 years old, and the Diamondbacks are putting all their chips on the table in hopes of making another World Series run. And if the Brewers hope to do the same, then they could potentially face this former club in a playoff series next season. All right, Allison, also big news today. I had to do a little gloating as I win our Newsroom Fantasy Football League. It was hard fought. It was hard fought. Shout out to former Wisconsin Badger Jonathan Taylor putting my team on his back. And also shout out to Emily Brown, who I beat in the second round, and then also our assignment editor, Alec Olson, who I took down in the championship. It was fun. It was fun. I feel like I should get a crown or a championship belt or something.
Honestly, I'm glad we're talking about this and not about the Packers because I'm really upset right now.
Well,
but
I mean, like I said, it's one game.
I'm happy
still
for
got
you,
the
Kay. I'm
playoffs.
so happy for you. I'm happy you had a win today.
I'm sure we'll talk about the Packers later tonight. All right, we'll have more news or another check with your forecast when we come back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Andy Pitts here at Chrysler Winona, and we're clearing the lot for construction on our new dealership during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. A new Ram 1500 Crew Cab Bighorn with heated seats, remote start, and Apple CarPlay, just $429 per month with $1999 down. Or buy up to $12,500 off MSRP. Need more power? A new Ram HD Crew Cab, up to $13,000 off MSRP. So come see us at our new location, Highway 61, Winona.
Join today's shoppers as they explore Sweet Valley Artisans.
There's so many good things here. How do you pick just one? You don't.
I've been looking for something to hang in my garage. What about this? Or this?
Vintage clothing and accessories? Let's check it out. Have you found anything yet? Yeah?
I'm getting hungry just looking at this. I know what you mean.
Stop in and find your treasure today.
Welcome to the rustic side of Black River Furniture Outlet, Western Wisconsin's cabin store. Buy unique, one-of-a-kind pieces made in the USA, featuring aspen, hickory, barnwood, and specialty woods like walnut and maple burl. Shop dining sets, bars and bar stools. Find epoxy pieces, coffee and end tables, cabin furniture bedroom sets in king, queen, full, or twin. Bunk beds and case pieces to match. Huge selection in stock to take home or deliver today. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
It's not very often a fella gets to offer the best products in the marketplace at a price lower than most others. When I look at this beautiful showroom, when I consider the quality of our products and the team of 80 exceptional professionals, we should be higher priced, but we're not. If you have any doubts for your next home improvement project, you should contact the Board Store today. It's not all the sales and discounts, it's the bottom line that counts, and you'll get no better bottom line than at the Board Store Home Improvements.
Okay, let's see. Headlines from News 8 Now? Check. Live updates all day? Check. Local breaking news? Yep. Weather every 10 minutes? Yes, please. Well, that was an easy choice. News 8 Plus. It puts the now in your day. Get it today.
It's going to be a foggy morning at the bus stop. Dense fog going throughout the late morning hours. Still warming up above average, though. It's going to stay cloudy out there. Still not really seeing that sun poking out. I miss it. We haven't seen it in a while. Hopefully we get some sunny days as we go through the beginning of the week. I miss that sunshine.
I know the fog's making it seem a little spooky out there. I feel like this should be around Halloween season. That would
Exactly.
be perfect.
I think it's just
not Christmas.
Well, thank you for joining us. We'll see you at 10.